Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today, as you can see, I'm doing a pretty damn massive Big Bad Toy Store unboxing. This is the biggest pile of loot I've ever had shipped from them. As you can see, it's these two massive boxes right here. Please stay standing. There we go. So if you see anything in the video that you like, just go ahead and check out Big Bad Toy Store. The link is in the description below, and you can go ahead and see if you can get them too. And we're going to start off with this humongous box right here. So altogether in this package we have 10 items, according to the note that I just sliced in half because it was right on top. And there we go. So we have the most recent Big Bad Toy Store little advertising card right there. Very nice looking stuff right there. There you go. The infamous Big Bad Toy Store green bubble wrap. And there we are. Where do I even start? Let's start off with the Black Series. We're going to go left to right over here. So we have the Rogue One Black Series K2SO. Pretty awesome looking new droid. And then next up we have the Jyn Erso figure. Very, very excited for Rogue One. Looks and sounds amazing. Next up we have the Cassian Andor. Real cool there. I'm really liking the designs of this as well, especially the weapon designs. And next up we have the unmasked version of Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. In his duel with Rey, he is unmasked, so the figure that came with the Star Killer base and everything, whilst I love that, I am going to be replacing it with this one for that duel scene, because obviously he's unmasked here. It's a little bit more accurate. And then we have the Imperial Death Trooper. Again, looking amazing. Really love the new troopers that we're getting from Rogue One. And then next up we have the Terminator Ultimate. I think, is it the Noir version from the first film? Looking fantastic. And then I also want the police station assault as well. And then we have the NECA Ultimate Gypsy Danger. Awesome. So I recently reviewed the Ultimate Striker Eureka. There is the Ultimate Gypsy Danger. And the last thing action figure wise in this box, we have the SH Figuarts Injustice Gods Among Us Joker, which looks so damn cool. Like, even just in that packaging with the green backing, that looks fantastic. I already have a knockoff of the Batman, so I figured I would go ahead and get some of the other guys. And then we have two items in here which I have been waiting for over a year. These things came out, you can probably tell from the length of the box what they are. They came out for The Force Awakens, for Force Friday, so basically this time last year. And Big Bad Toy Store did not sell them singularly. They only sold them in like a set, a 3-pack and a 4-pack and stuff. So now I could finally get them singularly, and I can finally actually have them. So first up is the Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker Force FX lightsaber from A New Hope. Or you could say that it's the Episode 3 one. Obviously, you know, it had slight changes in Episode 3, 4 and 5 in all appearances. So it's basically just the A New Hope version. And then we also have the Darth Vader as well, the Force FX Darth Vader. So excited to get these two things open. So obviously I am going to get going with my lightsaber reviews right now, but I'll be basically doing one a week. So basically there's about 2 months worth of lightsaber reviews. That was difficult to get into. So the next thing, we have 20 items in here. So as far as the sheet is concerned, we do have the correct 30 item count number. And so first up in here we have the DC Injustice Gods Among Us SH Figuarts Harley Quinn. Again, looks absolutely fantastic. Some of the best packaging, I feel, from the SH Figuarts line, these Injustice figures. They look great. And somewhere in here there should be one more, but first let's get something out that people have been asking me to review for a little while, and that I've wanted to review for a little while, but they've been on a pile of loot all this time and I haven't been able to get them. So we have Captain Britain, and we also have Iron Skull. Now, they are the only 2 figures that I'm going to be getting from the Abomination wave, because I don't really care about the Build-A-Figure, and I honestly don't like the other figures that are in the wave. And then we have some Alien stuff. So we have a recent Aliens wave. So we have Private Vasquez, looking awesome with that light machine gun there. We have Private Frost, awesome looking helmet, comes with the flamethrower. I believe it's the only other figure to come with a flamethrower apart from Carl Windrix. And then we have the Albino Drone Xenomorph, one of the kind of prototype Xenomorphs right there, looking fantastic. Has like a massive tongue in there instead of the standard like second mouth thing. So a really, really interesting figure, and it says on there concept figure. And so now on to one of my favourite action figure lines to date. We have Vitruvian Hacks. We have the, what I believe is going to be the last stuff from Series 1. So I have the majority of Series 1 now. I'm going to get into those reviews very soon. So first up here we have the Amazon Commander Penthesilea. I believe that's how you say the name. Looks fantastic. And then we have the Cursed Skeleton Enchanted Remains. Awesome. And then I have 2 blank bodies just because I think they look cool and they'd look awesome on the display. So we just have a chrome, blank male and female. The awesome thing about hacks is that they're all interchangeable, not just their weapons and armor, but also the actual like hands and feet and heads and everything. Amazing for customizing. And then we have the next SH Figuarts DC figure of the bunch. And this time we have Superman. Let's get in here. Can't wait to see this guy because the Mattel Injustice figures, they look good, but the articulation just sucked and everything. And I was umming and ahhing as to whether or not I should pick them up. But then, you know, these figures are amazing, and I eventually just settled on, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get them. And wow, that looks so fantastic. Sticking with the DC theme, I have 4 Icons figures in here. So we have Harley Quinn, the Joker, that looks awesome, Superman, and the Jon Stewart version of Green Lantern. So we also have in here the Figma number 270 Leonidas figure from 300, which again just looks so amazing. Get him in so many awesome poses, great accessories. I've gone ahead and picked up another Playarts Kai figure. This time it is the Robocop 1.0 from the recent, I don't like to say reboot, it's just another film, but from the recent Robocop film. This is my favourite look for him. Fantastic. Review will be coming shortly, obviously, just like everything here. It'll take me probably like, I don't know, a couple of months to get through all this stuff with reviews, because I will be obviously still reviewing other things that I have as well. And next up out of the box we have Titans Return Galvatron. Cannot wait for the Laser Prime and Megatron that are coming out now. I really hope that we do get a repaint of Prime as that guy right there, Scourge, Nemesis Prime. And now there's 2 more. This is something that I can't remember who let me know about these figures, but I'm sure that if you are watching you will know that you said this. They recommended Ficken figures to me, and I had kind of seen them about on like BigBadToyStore and other websites and eBay and stuff, but I never knew anything about them. I didn't know how big they were or what the actual figures were, what they came with, anything about them. I just saw the name. They're basically Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles style quality, except they actually have realistic bodies. So they have like kind of metal wire frame underneath as their articulation, but then they actually have a silicone body put on top, so they actually look more realistic. You don't see any articulation joints, and they're just so lifelike. And they are expensive figures because they are 1/6 scale figures of that quality, but what they are not is officially licensed by anyone. So they don't. So for example, here I have a Valkyrie, which I'll go ahead and open up for you. These two, I have Valkyrie and Robin Hood, but it's not like, you know, Marvel Valkyrie or something. It's just Valkyrie, as in just the Norse god. So whereas Hot Toys would be another £100 to £200 on top of this because they would have that Marvel license, here you don't get that. And in my opinion, they are better quality figures because of the fact that they are kind of real lifelike silicone kind of bodies. And so there we have the box art, which looks amazing. On the back there, you've got like a kind of comic design, then also the figure itself. And I also have another two on my pile of loot. We had the Sparta Warrior, which was the first one I ever like properly saw. That one actually just came in stock, and so that will be on my next pile of loot. And then there is the next pre-order as well. Let's go ahead and open up Robin Hood. But obviously, if you want a closer look at these figures, obviously just stay tuned for the reviews. It says the box art for Robin Hood. We don't have an actual picture on here of the figure, just the sort of comic book styling. But it looks absolutely amazing. But that is it for this video, guys. Like I said, check out the link in the description to Big Bad Toy Store if you want to find any of this stuff for yourself, if you want to go ahead and check out how much the stuff costs. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a like. Check out Big Bad Toy Store. The link is in the description below if you want to check out any of this stuff for yourself. If you want to see pictures of anything else from my collection, check out my Instagram and my Twitter. It's Homerino123 and the links are in the description below. You'll also be notified of when videos go live on YouTube. And to see the reviews for them, obviously go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.